So, in the yesterday class, we already discussed about if statements and different types of if statements. Today, we'll discuss about evaluate statements. So, by using these evaluate statements, also we can validate the given conditions to validate the conditions. In these evaluate statements, it is also one of the conditional statements. So, by using this to validate the given condition, and it is similar to switch case in other programming languages. Similar to switch case in the other
Yes,
program.
man.
Yes. So in single validation, in single evaluate statement, we can write 255 when statements. We can write 255 maximum when statements in single evaluate statement. Okay. Okay. Syntax for this evaluate statement is evaluate condition. Then after you can write when condition 1 executable statement, when condition 2 executable statement. Like that, you can write maximum 255 when statements. In the last, you can write when other. Means like in the if statements, like else statement. Okay. So this when other is not mandatory. If you want to write, you can write, or else you can write. Okay.
Okay, Mani.
Mm. In evaluate statement, if the condition is true, then only the control comes to when statement. If this evaluate condition is true, then the control comes to inside the and check with this when conditions. Control comes to when statement or else terminate. If any one of the when statement condition is true, then execute the corresponding executable statements, then control directly goes to end evaluate without checking any when other conditions. So now evaluate condition is true. The control comes to inside and check with the when conditions. If any of the when condition is true, if condition 1 is true means execute these statements and control directly goes to end evaluate without checking remaining any when other when condition statements. Okay. If all when
Okay.
condition statements are false means then only the when other is executable. Okay. Means we are writing in the when statements some conditions. Okay. If all your when condition statements are false means control goes to when other and execute the when other statements. When other is optional, not a mandatory. Okay. So evaluate statement will not support relational and logical operators, but when statement will support both relational and logical operators. So this evaluate statement won't support relational and logical operators, but this when statement will support both relational and logical operators. So in evaluate statement, by using also operator, we can specify more than one condition. Okay, by using also can provide more than one condition. So also operator is similar to logical operator. Okay, logical and logical and operator. Okay. So in evaluate statement, if you are using also operator, the corresponding when statements also must and should use also operator instead of logical operator. Understand? Okay.
Yes, man.
If you are using also in the evaluate, So in the when conditions also we must and should use also operator only. Okay. So here I write that also is similar to logical AND operator. Okay. So in evaluate statement, if there is no also operator, the corresponding when statements will prefer logical operators. Means in the evaluate statement, there is no also operator means uh, in when statements we can prefer like logical operators and or not. Okay. Understand or not?
This one.
Next, types of evaluate statement. First, evaluate true. Okay, evaluate true means always true only. At end one, um, at least one statement will execute, including when other control must and should follow the when statements only. Okay, so declare a variable WSPin for numeric 4 bytes. My value is 0. So by using instant data concept, system register passing the data from execution JCL to COBOL. Accept statement will receive the data. Okay. If I enter like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. In my accept statement, I have entered 1, 2, 3, 4 means so evaluate true, condition is true. So it will check with first when statement if pin equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. So unlock will display and control goes to and evaluate. Okay. So if I enter 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. Now control goes to first when evaluate true. Next first when statement. It is false. Okay. Next control goes to next when statement. Check with the pin number is equal to or not. If it is equal, execute the statements. Okay. Control directly goes to and evaluate. So in place of 5, 6 means. So this one first two when statements are wrong. Control goes to when other and execute display incorrect message and control goes to and evaluate. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Next, evaluate false means the control never goes to inside the evaluate statement. Okay. No single when statement is not executable. Why? Because means never comes to when statement. Control never comes to when statement. Why? Because the evaluate statement is only false. That's why the control never come to when statements. Okay. Declare a variable string, accept the string, evaluate false. So control directly goes to and evaluate. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
If it is evaluate true, if in the accept statement we have entered India means Bharat will execute and control goes to and evaluate. Okay, if you enter Russia, friendly country will display, control goes to and evaluate. So if you enter any other name instead of India and Russia, when other not consistent country will execute and evaluate. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, evaluate variable. Okay. For validate variable or variable values in when statements. Okay. The variable and variable should declare in data division, otherwise compilation error. Okay. Declare a variable, accept that variable, evaluate that variable name. when India display Bharat, control goes to end evaluate. So if you enter Russia, first display will fail. Control goes to next display statement and check with that condition when Russia display friendly country, control goes to end evaluate. So if you enter not if you enter your name, there is no condition with your name. So when other will execute, no consistent country, control goes to end evaluate.
Yes.
Okay. Next, evaluate with also. Okay. So I'm declaring two variables num and string. In the num, numeric 4 bytes, string alphanumeric 10 bytes. So accept the two variables num and string. So by using evaluate also, evaluate the WS num also WSSTR. Both we are validating at a time. Okay. So if it is true, control comes true when statement and check 1959 also COBOL. Display COBOL introduction year is 1959. So if when in the next one statement 1983 also IBM DB2. So control goes to display and execute DB2 introduction is 1983. Control goes to and evaluate. Okay.
Yes.
Next
Suppose if one condition satisfied but another one, if one accept a statement, like we have given 1959 but IBM DB2, then
1959 and IBM DB2. It is false now.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, as next evaluate without also. Okay, so here we'll use AND operator. So evaluate to num equal to and WSST or COBOL. So display COBOL introduction year is 1959. Next, when number is equal to 1983 and string IBM DB2. DB2 introduction 1983 and evaluate. Okay. So now I want to unlock the screen. If the given pin number is either 1234, 1235, 1236. Okay. Otherwise, you can display on screen incorrect pin. Okay. Now the code is evaluate true when pin is equal to 1234. Unlock pin is when pin is equal to 1235. Unlock when pin equal to 1236. Unlock. So in the when other you can write incorrect pin number. Okay. So the same program you can also write it like. So instead of writing three display statements like unlock screen, you can write in a single display statement and you can give three conditions. Okay. If there is
Yeah.
no if there is no given pin number is 1234, 1235, 1236, then unlock the screen. Otherwise, we can't unlock the screen. Okay.
Okay, man.